welcome to the channel. Hysteria Projects. Hope you're doing well. Having a great day. These are general messages, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I have the Hierophant energy coming out here, and what I'm getting from this is that you have just been in this overall awakening energy, and Spirit wants to really just take a second here to go through some, I'm going to say just like key things that you've been going through, that you have grown from, that you have changed, things that you've overcome, It's like they're wanting to just give you a quick overview of how far you have come and how much you have changed in this awakening. Yeah, with this moon energy coming out, it's like, you being so deep into it yourself, you might not be aware of like how big these changes really are. So let's get into that, because that's where Spirit is wanting to start here. So you have really struggled with people abandoning you. That feeling of abandonment, which ultimately I'm going to say led to some toxic codependent attachment issues that you have been overcoming. There is this deep sense though of you not feeling protected, you not feeling safe, you feeling suppressed, you feeling alone, isolated, even in the spiritual aspect, you feeling like all alone. There's deep abandonment, and that is something that you really have made a huge progress on. Huge progress. We have this Three of Wands. What's coming off of this is, there were a lot of things that as a child, that you wanted to dream. And I say wanted to dream. It's almost like as if you couldn't even allow yourself to have big dreams because you felt like you couldn't grow. This Three of Wands energy is giving off, maybe one day in the future I'll be in a position to where I can, but not even being able to have like big, bold, and beautiful dreams for yourself. There is this level of suppression here when it comes to, I'm going to say, you looking forward to your future. And this stems back from to your childhood. This has a lot to do with that growth and that lightheartedness, That's not what you were experiencing. You were experiencing suppression and heavy heart. And you've overcome those things. Again, these are things that you have been working on, that you have worked through. That Spirit is just wanting to just say, hey, these are some major things that you have overcome here. This is some huge forward movement. We have the Nine of Cups, and this came out in the reverse, There are dreams and wishes that you could have had, and they never came true. And this led you to, some of you toxic coping addictions, this could have led to drinking heavy, overeating, undereating. Like, this could have led to a lot of things here. You know, a lot of trying to cope with these dreams not coming true, okay? And again, this is something that you have overcome. And this is huge. This is huge. With this Page of Wands here, I'm getting that there could have even been like a lot of gossip. There could have even just been just some childish stuff that caused conflict within your community. You know, it's like you experienced some very childish things. You know, from your environment, people in your environment, your community. This could even be people within church. You know, that could be very specific for somebody. But you have overcome all of these things here. And these are so big. These are life-changing things. You know, because you're working through these things. You have worked through these things. You continue to work through these things. And Spirit is wanting to come through and say, hey, you know, you're doing a great job. You know, this Knight of Pentacles here, this is, you know, this has been taking some time. This has taken a lot of effort. This has been very slow moving and slow going. But you're making steady progress. You are continuing to just move forward, and you're on the right track here. So let's move on. What else does Spirit want to talk about? Okay. Spirit wants to talk about new love. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm getting new love. But it's not new love. Alright, so this message is probably not for everybody. Okay, so you could have a crush on somebody. Alright, you could have your eye on somebody. And what I'm seeing is that, you know, this person that you could be crushing on is gonna want to come towards you, and it's coming off like, you know, offer a gift of friendship, you know, and you're gonna be a little upset by this. You are. The reason why is because you have a crush on this person, okay? This is somebody that you want to come towards you. And this person is going to come towards you in the energy of like, hey, you know, let's be friends. And you're going to feel some way about that. That's kind of going to hurt your feelings, you know. It's going to give you this like, well, fuck you attitude, you know, because you do want more with this person. You know, with this Emperor card coming out here, this is somebody that you want more with this person, okay? And you're going to feel like by this person coming towards you in that friendship energy that this person doesn't want to have anything with you, okay? That's how you're gonna feel about it. That's where this like hurt energy comes from. Okay. Okay, this person does know a little bit about you. You know, you and this person aren't complete strangers, okay? This person does have a lot of love for you. And this person is trying to even remember and think of, you know, some of the things that you like, some of the things that, some of your favorite things, okay? You could like adventure, you could like fashion, you could like motorcycles. This is coming across a few different ways here. But this person is trying to think of things that you enjoy, that things that you like. Things that you and this person could do together, okay? Yeah. And you're gonna be so in your head about all of this because you feel like this person is like just friend zoning you. You know? Yeah. You're gonna be, you know, stuck in your head because this is like your wish. You're looking at this person like they're your emperor. Like this is your, you know, this is that one that you want to come towards you, you know, this is the one that you're wishing for. And they're approaching you with this very friend energy, you know, and you want to feel, I guess, more of an investment. And I'm smiling so big. Because it's like what you don't really see is that this is an investment. It is. Oh my gosh, and the 4 of Wands underneath. What you don't see is that this person coming towards you as wanting to be your friend, you know, this friend energy, okay? Although you want more, this person does too. But you need to do the friend thing first. Start off as friends. You know, this person coming towards you in this friend energy is not rejection. That is this person coming towards you, investing in you. You know? So you're going to initially see this as like an ending, like, oh my god, you know, like, but in reality, this is what's going to transform this whole dynamic, because this person is investing into you. Because this person wants this 4 of Wands too. I said this person has a lot of love for you, okay? This is that happy home. There's commitment here that you do not see. You know, if you really look under the surface of what this peaceful offer is, there's commitment here. You know, it's this is really beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I just skipped past it, but I had opened the deck and the King of Cups was there. And then when I went to go open it again to find it, it stopped on the Empress. All right, so either way, that is both fucking matches here. You know? Like, this is somebody that is going to unfold in a way you really don't expect. And it's going to, you're going to be a little, I'm going to say, put off. You're going to feel some sort of way. But you're gonna feel that way because you don't see what's to come, you know? So I feel like Spirit is asking you here that when this person comes towards you, when this crush of yours approaches you in this friendship energy, to be friends, maybe go out and do something as friends, to take this leap of faith. To take this leap of faith. Because that is this person slowly investing into this. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Again, like, excuse me, with all of this stuff that you have overcome here, Spirit's saying, pat yourself on the back. You have awakened so much. You have grown so much. You have done so much. And this is about to unfold in a way that isn't quite how you expect. In all honesty, I feel like the initial energy that you're gonna have is a level of disgust and fuck you. And it might not be necessarily towards this person, but towards like the universe. Like, fuck, This is the only person that I am wishing for and dreaming for and thinking of, and they just want to be friends. It's giving this, oh my god. Alright? And that's the plot twist. That's the cosmic giggle coming in here, because that is not the case. That is this person taking a leap of faith towards you to build this slowly, to build this strongly on strong foundations here. And this person is trying to think and remember things that you maybe mentioned that you enjoy, that you would like to do, This person does have you in mind. This is going to unfold so beautifully, and you're being asked to take this leap of faith, to trust the process here. A soothing stillness. Find true peace in the stillness of your inner self. Heritage. Cherish the wisdom and experiences of the past, passing them to the future. And I'm wanting to put all that under here, like, you really are in a good place right now. Mentally, yeah. And you're healing. It says heal by confronting and addressing past wounds. That is exactly what you have been doing, And you do have your guard up. You do have some defenses up because you have been doing all of this here. You have overcome so many things and been healing through so many things. That I think that's why this person approaching you is going to have that shocking impact that it will on you, is because you have been going through so much. And it's like you're looking for a break here, And this is almost going to feel like a backhanded compliment. It's a self-awareness. Understand your inner needs and true feelings. And then light of life. Embrace your unique glow, however small, to light the way ahead. I do feel like, though, Spirit is really just wanting to come through and give you some sort of comfort here. Because it doesn't seem like this has happened yet. It doesn't seem like this person has come towards you yet. This is what is happening. And this is somebody that you want to come towards you, okay? And you're going to experience disappointment. And Spirit is wanting to let you know that take this leap of faith. Not everything is what it seems to be. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, and go with the flow on this, because it really is giving off a beautiful love story to unfold here. And I do feel like you are going to, even though you feel away, You know, you are going to accept this friendship because you want to be with this person. You know, and you want to spend time with this person. You know, this is somebody that you have a crush on. You know, this is somebody that your heart flutters for. Trust the process, you know, go with the flow. And Spirit is saying, you know, it'd be worth it to take this leap of faith. You know, you're going to be in this Eight of Swords when this happens. But it seems like this wish is coming true. This wish is transforming. Maybe just not the way you thought it would. Don't give up hope. Until next time. Bye.